What is going on out there, peeps? Man, this video that I did was freaky. I've been up for hours playing with this thing, man, checking it out, trying to learn more about this guy who claims that he's stuck in the year 2027. Now, I just posted a video because, I thought you guys might want something new to trip off of. But people are having a field day with this. Now, for those of you who are new to this, you haven't figured it out, go back. There's a video on there. I'll show you the video real quick so you can see what we're talking about. But we're going to get into this just a little bit because it's interesting. Before we do, you guys know that if you're going to buy gold and silver, go to our friends at Money Metals Exchange. The link is down below in the description. If you're a first-time buyer and you spend more than $100, use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y, and get a free half ounce of silver. You guys know I get this alternative channel. There's been some requests for videos that are now up there. Some of you guys are asking me to please post on the website the comparison between the 17th letter movement and Operation Trust. So it is up there, but there's other videos too that other people have put out that are a lot more detailed. So I'm getting permission from them to put on there so you guys can see if you're interested. You guys know I got a Facebook group. It's free to join. It's on Facebook. Over here, it's got the same name as the YouTube channel, Pimpy's Investment Chat. If you want to talk about gold, silver, cryptocurrencies, as well as foreign currencies, come on over here to do so. All right, so let's get into this because this is what the video that I did real quick. I'm just having a field day with it. So for those you don't know, I posted this video. What the F? Is this real? I figured, you guys might want something to play with and something that's different, something to trip off of just a little bit. But I posted a video, and then I've been checking this out and doing research on this because it's kind of freaky. For those you don't know the whole backstory on here, and I thought I put his account, I said TikTok account here, and I did have his TikTok account. I have to find it, and I'll post it under this video so you guys can go trip. There's a guy's got a video. That's the name of the video. His user on TikTok, that's his name right here. You can see it. Translated into English, it means the last survivor. The guy's name is Javier. This guy's claiming to be living in the year 2027. And he's able, through social media, to still contact and talk to people in 2021. Now, there's been all kinds of videos of people trying to debunk what he's doing. He's using this software that allows you to remove people from videos. But the thing is, these softwares are all used after the fact. People have been interacting with this guy live, asking him to go to this place, to do this, to do that. The fact that he could take keys and just open up a police station and walk around in there. He's taking keys, opened up a zoo, walked around in there. He's walking and filming this, so it's not CGI or it's not, it's not virtual reality because you can see his feet when he's walking from time to time. And also he films all around him, and often you can see him the reflection in the window. And sometimes he puts his cell phone down and goes in front of the camera, and you can see the guy. So, if this is a hoax, it's one of the best I've ever seen. People have been wasting their time, it seems like, trying to debunk it. But this thing isn't just some random thing. I mean, not that it's a random thing, but look at this. When you Google living in 2027, look at all the different news agencies out there that have been writing about this guy, trying to figure it out. There's a guy right here that actually chatted with him. So this guy, I guess, is famous over in Japan, right here. So he's been chatting with the guy. It's crazy. So you can see they go back and forth. So I don't know how they're doing this or what. This is easily, look at this. All the different things it talks on here. The guy talks about what happened, how he got started. There are people out there that have, 2027 debunked, but when you read what they're using to debunk the guy, it doesn't really debunk it. This guy's still live on an active TikTok right here on a TikTok account, and he interacts with people. So the story is this guy woke up, he was in a hospital, found out that there was nobody around him, kind of freaky. So walking around, there's nobody there. Found out he was in the year 2027. Everything is gone. There's no animals there. There's no nothing. Nothing but him. You'll see him walk around, and he's in locations where you can actually see the breeze from the trees. The wind blows, the trees blow. This guy has been on a boat, went out in the ocean, and the water is semi-calm. There's no waves. There's no nothing. It's just he's out there. He's looking around. How he's doing this, I don't know. My thought is that this could be a form of advertisement, a very slick one, for a game that's getting ready to come out. If it is the best ever marketing campaign I have ever seen. Ever in my life seen. It's just crazy. People are like, he's using this software, he's doing that. No, it's virtual reality. No, it's CGI. The thing is, he's doing everything in real time. He's interacting with people on his TikTok account. They say, okay, where you at? Okay, go to this museum. He goes there. Now, here's the thing that gets me. He hides these little trinkets, right? He tells everybody what the coordinates are. And then people film themselves in present time, 2021, going to these locations and finding these little trinkets. Now, that would make sense if the guy was, somehow, some way behind us in time. So you know what I mean? He's in front of us. So why wouldn't that item still be there? At least until the year 2027, because that's the year he puts it in. No, he puts the item in these secret locations, tells everybody the latitude and longitude, and they go and they film their experiences live when they find these items in 2021. So somehow, some way, they're coming through some type of portal and coming here. Now, I think I called it Gangoliers or named it wrong, but it was a movie by Stephen King. So some of the comments are, it is a trip. They should have him give his address and go ask his family. Actually, if you look on his medical records, he does a video that they say, go back and look at your medical records at the hospital. And he does, and all his information is there. That was my thing. Like, if he's that old in 2027, why don't they go find his 2021 self, you know what I mean, and say, is this you? And have him talk back and forth. Now, the thing could be this. I think that's I see part of an article, but a little power outage, and I lost everything. I had to reboot my computer. Something along the lines that's been attempted, but it's not. He's not time traveling, although he's in the future. He went into some kind of window, wall, did something. So his real self is not here in 2021. I don't know if that's just a convenient for this hoax, or if that's what happened. And the fact that he can leave items, it's almost like he is in 2027, but he's still here. So if he leaves an item, it still shows up in current time. I don't know, but it's the freakiest crap I've ever seen. So, Langoliers, that's it. The Stephen King movie. There's something about it that reminds me of that. Except for in the movie, there was nothing was live. Like the soda was flat. The food had no taste. It's like somehow, some way, these people went through this window in the movie, and time has passed. But where they were, there was no time. It's nothing. It's just the moment was lived, and these big creatures come and they eat whatever is left over. Like they eat the past. I don't know. You have to see the movie. It's freaky. So you can see right here, it says on here, TikTok videos is probably having his friends post places for him to go after he's already been there. Yeah, there's a lot of people talking about that. GoDaddy software to edit out other people. Now, I've seen people do that. They did demonstrations, but the thing is, he could be... No, he's responded to people in real time. So you're right. It could be that this is recorded and he has done this, and his friends are part of the hoax. And, they're like, go here. And it looks like it's real time. And then he's doing it. Except for, again, you've seen this article. He was interacting with a famous person from Japan. Now, it's hard to explain it. You have to check it out. Someone needs to tell him to show the top 10. Yes. Now they said, look, you're always it's morning. You guys, it's coronavirus time. So of course everybody's on. Some countries are on more strict of a lockdown than others. That's all it is. But except for, they thought he was out in the morning. Except for, here's the thing, coronavirus or not, this guy walked into a police station, grabbed keys, walked into a room. So even if he was editing software, the fact that he just walked in, to remove people, the fact that he just walked into the hospital or into the police station, opened up evidence rooms, walked around, went into the zoo, opened up the cages, there's no animals there. The fact that he got out on a boat, the water looks, fairly calm. This guy's been to museums, he's walked around. Now, in the museum, what I would have liked to seen him do is, if this was a fake, this would be a dead giveaway. go to a thing that's like really valuable, that's behind a glass case, break the glass, pull up the item, and walk out with it. Then we'll know if it's fake or not. If he's just editing out people, they'll definitely tackle this guy just as soon as he even remotely thinks about breaking the item. So there are things he could do to prove that, he is where he is. And people are going, man, that's just it. But even if this is a prank, it's one of the most elaborate ones I've ever seen. This thing's been going on now for quite some time. And so far, he's been able to respond to everybody's challenges. And people have their idea how it's worked, but I love how they automatically go to, it's CGI, it's animation. I mean, it's editing software, which common sense would say to you, yeah, that's what it is. But man, the way however way they're doing this, it's phenomenal. They're doing a great job. This guy has 1 million followers now trying to interact with them. It's really freaky. So people from that area I agree, it needs to go back the other way, right? So we notice he puts things there, but maybe somebody random gets chosen, they put something somewhere, and let's see if it pops up on his end. See, I don't have TikTok. I just found out about this last night. There are people out there who are very aware of this thing, and so they have more responses. But I'm sure everything we're thinking of, I could be wrong, but I would imagine everything that we're talking about has already been attempted. So far, I don't think anybody has actively debunked this guy. And it isn't like he's hiding. There's videos of him showing his face. So, again, somebody should know who that is. So, my thing is, where's his relatives? Has his relative come forward and go, man, he's been missing. We had no idea where he was. We took him to the hospital because he was sick. And now he's there, something like that, something along those lines. Maybe it's been done. I don't know. Why is it just about everything? Why is everything pristine? I don't see litter or weeds or road construction. Nothing. Lights, power. He does have night. There's ones of this guy walking around in the night. It is kind of freaky, and the lights do go on. He got in a car and drove it. He just drove down the road. Just drove. And you can see he's driving. It's daytime. The sun is setting. You know what I mean? There's nobody on the road. Nothing at all. So who's controlling the utilities? That's a good question. So, these are good questions. But it is one of the most elaborate hoax I've ever seen. If it is, it's just weird. He went to the hospital. Where's the evidence of his hospital bed and notes? So, if you look... let me see if I can find a video where he did that. So he did. He went back to the hospital, you guys. He's showing everybody on the computer that, indeed, look, there's his hand. You know what I mean? So it's not like CGI, because that guy, you can see him. Look, he used a drone, so you can see him down below on the beach. Let's see where he's at the hospital, because he does go. You can see it's nighttime. He's filming outside because he's to show everybody that, look, it's real. The day and night changes. Look, this is Subway. He's in the airport in this scene. Now, you guys all know, I don't care coronavirus or not, this entire airport is lit up and there's nobody in there at all. He goes to the back. Look, at his nighttime. So it wasn't just that he did it during the day. He did it during the night. He's chatting with people. If you guys seen this, you can see what I'm talking about. He's done all kinds of things. He did go back to the hospital. Look, he's at a pub, a place to eat. He's at a museum. It's just a freaky, whatever. That's when he goes inside a museum. Whatever it is that they're doing, it's awesome. See, this is when he gets in the car. He walks it down this way. You can see, look at the trees. The trees are blowing. Here he was driving in the nighttime where he gets the car, right? So I think this is when he goes back to the hospital. So this is the hospital. Look, he shows you his own papers. His name, everything is on it. So it's not like anything hidden or anything. It's just, it could be fake. I mean, again, or it's most likely fake. I'm trying. I'm trying not to get sucked into this like a sucker. All right, that's what I'm trying not to do. But it is. Look at he's in the hospital. It is definitely one of the best pranks ever. So here he is. He puts these trinkets. He hides them and tells everybody the longitude and latitude. And people, real people, film going to the locations and finding these items. It's really cool. So yeah, I mean it could have been pre-recorded, but you got people. Look at see showing you that they went there and they found the items. Now, what they did to show you that these people, they go to their profiles so you can see that they're, they're just random people. That's their way, I guess, of proving that they're not friends with this person. There's another person that found she found a trinket. Yeah, it's just freaking weird, man. And so, even if it was a hoax, by now you would think that this guy would have gotten, look at he's in the subways. By now he would have been discovered. Somebody would have found something out. This has been going on. Look at here he is in the water. Look at this. This is just weird. Now he's out there in the water. The water looks fairly calm. Now don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say that water is never calm, but it looks fairly calm. And there's clouds out there, and you've seen the sun, and there's just nothing out there. There's no fish jumping. There's nothing, man. It's just pretty freaky. My thing is, why is he staying in the same location? Start driving around. Start going somewhere. Why do you stuck in one area? Is he eating? Where's he getting the food from? Look, if somebody said, oh, yeah, go on during the busy time of the day, I guess at this location, someone told him, go stand on the train tracks. So he's walking down the train tracks because X amount of trains come every so often. So here this guy is just walking down the train tracks. I mean, he goes into a soccer arenas. Here he is at the hospital. Let's see if he gets his paperwork, because that's a good question. So he does show you his address. It shows you his name. My thing is, okay, if he's giving you, tell him to give you his personal information. Does he got family members here in 2021? So here it is. This is his information right here. So my thing is, figure out who he is, whose relatives are. Why doesn't he tell people to contact his relative? Does he got anybody here? You know what I mean? Somebody that can go, yeah, this is a family member who's been missing. You know what I mean? Something like that. Something along those lines. So, anyways, yeah, it's freaky. There's no doubt about it. There's people challenging him. Can you do this? Can you do that? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Kim. That's what I said. How are we finding things in 2021 if he's putting these things in 2027? I don't know. I mean, again, it's obviously part of the prank. Yeah, again, Jimmy, I'm reading what you said right here about the beach. Yeah, I know we're not the only ones thinking of this. I don't have TikTok. I was kind of hoping one of you guys would go there and kind of dig into this a little bit more. It's really freaky. But yeah, I agree. You have to take it with a grain of salt, man. All I have to say is, look, people are very clever. They pull off some of the greatest pranks ever. But no, Henry, look, I get it, but I just thought it was interesting. And I thought I would share it with you, man. But people are going crazy over it. Seriously, they are. And it's funny you should mention that, because my cup is metal. And I was talking to my doctor, and he was looking at the cup. He goes, "Are you drinking all that damn thing?" I said, "Yeah, it's one of them Yenti cups." He goes, "Don't drink it out of the metal cup." I was like, "Why?" He's like, "The metal's going to your head. That's how you get Alzheimer's." I was like, "Oh, damn." So I have to change it to a plastic one, I guess. So look, other than the fact that, yeah, see, people talked about that, but here's the thing. There's no events. See, that's the other trick. The fact that he's there by himself, there are no events that are happening. He woke up into this empty world in 2027. So there's nothing he could do to talk about an event. I'm curious if he could Google something, since he has access to the internet. If he could Google something as to what happened between 2021 and 2027. And I think the answer was that there's nothing there because he just woke up in this weird place. I don't know. It is freaky. It is absolutely freaky. So the Mercedes dealership is selling 2021 models in 2027. Very cool. Yeah, the funny thing is I don't know enough about Mercedes. So maybe what happened is something happened, and like I'm actually defending this guy. It's crazy. So maybe what it is that something happens in 2021 and everybody just disappears. I jokingly said, hey, remember the Bible said God would just take his people and everybody would be like, what the hell? I joked about that, but I guess we shouldn't joke about that too much because it is kind of freaky. I don't know why you're surprised. I just thought it'd be something fun to play with. Yeah, it is kind of freaky. I don't know how to explain it, but you guys could go there. I was hoping you guys could. I want to see how they did the. I'm more interested in how they're doing this prank. You know what I mean? Like the truth. Like I'm hoping that somebody interviewed the people and they explain how they did the prank and why they did the prank. I'm hoping it gets to that stage once they figure out how they're doing this. So that's something that I'm more interested in. Everybody can give their opinion about how it's done. That's fine and dandy. But what I want is to discover who's the people behind it and have them explain why and what they were up to, other than just it being a prank. It is pretty freaky. This has been going on for quite some time. It is on TikTok. There has been people, like I said, in the media interacting with them. But the fact that you have so many different types of, you know what I mean? Different news agencies covering us. It's one thing if it's a prank, you just go, oh, it's a prank. But I mean, like, you got all the way around the world. What is it? Said he returned? Time traveler or TikToker says he's returned from the future. With terrible news? Okay. So apparently this person has returned from the future with terrible news. Footprints in the sand. Boats moving in the sea. So, anyways, I thought you guys might get a kick out of it. Yeah, it is entertaining. I thought you guys might get a kick out of it because it's just something to break the ice, get away from our normal everyday bull crap that's out there. So apparently this guy's back. I'll leave the link for this article so you guys can check it out as well, because you guys don't need me sitting there reading the whole damn thing. But anyway, so he's claiming to be coming back from the future, and everybody's extinct. Now, if this guy starts pushing gun control and climate change crap, then man, it's definitely a hoax. Anyways, look, I just wanted to take the time to tell you guys I appreciate you guys taking part. It was pretty weird, and everybody's chiming in. But I thought I'd put the TikTok account underneath the video so you guys could go check them out over there. Whoever it is and whatever it is, I'm going to do a little bit more digging, find out who this guy is, and see if he's done interviews. I'm curious to see what he has to say. So, again, I just found it last night. My friend showed me it, and it was kind of freaky. I just shared it right away without doing too much digging into it because I wanted to get your guys' opinion. Plus, it's pretty trippy to look at. All right, you guys, that's it. I just wanted to respond. I appreciate you guys taking the time to check in and have fun with it, man. Again, it's something to take our mind off the everyday bullcrap, man. That's for sure. All right, I appreciate you chiming in, man. Hit that thumbs up button for that one. That was cool. And if you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I surely do appreciate it. You guys have a good one. I'm out.